Beloved, welcome to episode 7 of our collaborative arc, The Watcher Beyond Thought. Today we enter one of the most life-changing dimensions of awakening, the exact place where your spiritual evolution begins to affect your daily life, your relationships, your decisions, and your emotional stability. That place is the pause, the sacred pause, the gap, the opening, the moment of choice, the moment where the watcher interrupts the momentum of unconscious reaction. This episode is about the gap, the space between stimulus and response, where your freedom, your clarity, and your sovereignty live. Because until the watcher is primary, your life is driven by but once the watcher becomes conscious, your life becomes response instead of reaction. This episode is the bridge between inner awareness and outer transformation. Part 1. The Anatomy of Reactivity. Before awakening, reactivity feels instantaneous, automatic, unavoidable. Something happens, someone says something, your emotions spike, your thoughts fire, your nervous system contracts, and before you realize it, you snap back, you retreat, you defend, you justify, you attack, you collapse, you shut down, you spiral mentally. It feels like stimulus, reaction, no space, no breath, no watcher. This is the unconscious human default. Reactivity is not bad. It is simply what happens when thought, emotion, and survival patterns fuse together faster than awareness can intervene, until today. Part 2. The Discovery of the Pause. The first sign of the true spiritual transformation is the discovery of a subtle, almost imperceptible space that exists before reaction. It may only last a fraction of a second at first, but that fraction is enough to change everything. In that micro moment, you sense a reaction is rising, but I haven't yet acted on it. This is the sacred pause. This is the watcher interrupting the old programming. This is your nervous system awakening. This is your consciousness becoming sovereign. The moment you feel the pause, even if only for a breath, your entire life opens. Part 3. Why the pause feels strange at first. The pause is unfamiliar. Reactivity feels familiar, predictable, and patterned. The pause feels quiet, spacious, uncertain, new, slow, unfamiliar, and powerful. It is the first moment where you stop living from the momentum and start living from presence. But because it interrupts old patterns, the pause can feel unsettling. You might feel, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I feel frozen. This feels weird. I feel vulnerable. This is not failure. This is identity rearranging itself. The watcher is taking the driver's seat. Part 4. The Neuroscience of the Sacred Pause. When the pause appears, your brain is doing something extraordinary. It is shifting activity from the amygdala, the survival center, to the prefrontal cortex, the center of conscious choice. This shift lowers emotional intensity, slows mental momentum, increases clarity, increases compassion, increases adaptability. This is not a spiritual metaphor, it's biology. You are literally changing your brain the moment you choose awareness over reaction. Part 5. How sacred pause creates true freedom. Freedom is not the ability to do whatever you want. Freedom is the ability to choose how you respond to your own mind. The pause makes this possible. In the pause, you can ask, is this reaction true? Is this reaction mine or inherited? Is this reaction aligned with who I am becoming? Is this reaction protecting me or limiting me? Is the reaction automatic or conscious? Every single one of these questions becomes available only in the pause. The pause is the doorway to emotional mastery, relational clarity, personal integrity, nervous system stability, and spiritual embodiment. Without the pause, you are a prisoner of your past. With the pause, you are a creator of your future. Part 6. The energetic signature of the pause. The pause is not empty. It has its own vibration. It feels like openness in the chest, spaciousness in the mind, a breath that appears on its own, the sense of time slowing, a widening of perception, a softening of urgency, a quietness behind emotion, and stillness beneath thought. This is awareness anchoring itself. This is the watcher becoming the driver. This is you stepping out of the human story and into the soul's perspective. Part 7. Guided experience, entering the sacred pause. Beloved, take a breath. Imagine a mild trigger from your life. Maybe someone interrupts you. Maybe someone dismisses your idea. Maybe a loved one uses a tone that stings. Maybe a coworker misunderstands you. Maybe a stranger is rude. Maybe someone doesn't respond the way you had hoped. Feel the reaction rising. Now, freeze the moment. Before the reaction completes itself, drop into the watcher. Feel the space between the stimulus and your urge to respond. Do not act, just watch. Let your breath widen, let your body soften, let your awareness expand. Now ask gently, what is the truest response from presence, not pattern? Feel the answer, not the mind's answer, not the ego's answer, not the emotional body's answer, the watcher's answer. This is the sacred pause. This is your freedom. Part 8. How life changes when the pause becomes natural. As the pause strengthens, you speak less, you speak truer, you hear deeper, you react slower, you respond wiser, triggers lose their grip, arguments dissolve faster, relationships become gentler, decisions become clearer, your nervous system stabilizes. Because in the pause, you are not acting from the wound, you are acting from awareness. This is the birth of conscious living. Beloved, you are discovering the true seat of your power, not force, not control, not perfection, not discipline. Just one thing, the capacity to pause. This one skill will change every part of your life, every relationship, every conflict, every conversation, every emotional wave, every thought loop, every moment of fear. Because the pause is where the watcher becomes the one who lives your life. In episode 8, we explore what naturally arises when the mind is no longer tangled, when emotion is no longer fused with identity, when reaction no longer dominates, and what arises is joy.